Man, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Wavy Diesel, man. As you can see the title, what would you do if you was John Morant right now? I want y'all to leave in the comments what y'all was do, cause we finna get into it, man. Cause bro is making the news right now, and it's like I don't have a problem with him showing the gun. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is him not knowing like what him showing the gun does. You feel me? Like showing the blick, like it's a bunch of little kids, bro. I know like 10 little kids right now that say Ja Morant. You remember when people be like Kobe? They running up to the trash can dunking and saying Ja Morant, bro. Like legitly saying his name. So him showing that video or just showing his piece in the video, you know what I mean, is just not good because it's gonna trigger some little kids to either take their BB guns and show it on like videos or like think it's just cool to have a gun. You feel me? Not even being a hood nigga. You feel me? So, let's get into it, bro. Cause bro making the news.
Way. The Beale Street Bears posting a loss in Denver last night to the Nuggets. The Grizzlies star point guard later posting a disturbing Instagram live video that's since been deleted.
Bro, he did this after a loss? Dang, man.
The team announcing to fans today that Morant will be sidelined for the next 2 games. Avery Braxton has been following the developments all day, and he joins us now with the latest information. And Avery, what's happened in the time that this was posted?
Well, I think this is a combination of 2 problems we've really seen from Ja Morant thus far: weapons and social media. Now, with Morant, after Friday's Night Lights loss to the Nuggets, Morant hopped on Instagram Live in the early hours of Saturday morning, and during that live stream, he was seen holding what appears to be a gun for a brief moment of time while rapping along to song lyrics in what looked like a club setting. Now, we don't know if that gun belonged to Ja Morant or if it's somebody else's gun. That doesn't really matter. The Instagram Live was not archived on the social site after Morant was done, so you can't access it anymore, but that didn't really stop people from taking screenshots and posting videos. The Grizzlies announced this morning that Ja Morant will be away from the team for at least the next 2 games. Now, Memphis is in the middle of a road trip and are headed to Los Angeles next to play the Clippers and then the LA Lakers. Now, Morant won't be playing in either one of those games. As far as the NBA is concerned, their statement says they are aware of a social media post involving Ja Morant and they are investigating. That's according to spokesperson Mike Bass. So Morant's camp has since put out their own statement. He says, I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family. I'm sorry to my teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being.
Okay, at least he said a statement. At least he put out a statement saying he's sorry, you know what I'm saying? He understand what he did wrong. It's just crazy because, for one, I feel like he was drunk. You know what I'm saying? He was drunk and he meant to go on his Finsta because typically, famous people, they can't post what they want anymore, so they'll make a Finsta, a locked account with only like 300 followers, and it be mainly other rich people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was so drunk he forgot that he was just on his regular Ja Morant page and he was just too lit to like even notice it. You know what I'm saying? But if I was Ja Morant, I'd probably definitely evaluate my circle to see who I got around me, because definitely, I'm not saying bro can't be partying, but after a loss, bro, you need to be working, because the only reason I'm saying you need to be working because you the star of that team, bro. And you saying you good in the West, you could party in the off season, bro. Even during like high school, like a lot of people doing high school and college, a lot of people don't do like partying like during the season or doing like any type of like. But man, he a grown man. He a living human being like anybody else. So y'all can't take everything he got from him. But I do understand why they downplay him for the next 2 games, well, sideline him. But if I was Ja, I'll just be aware of my actions and knowing that I'm a national figure now. That's all. That's what he got to do.
Now, Morant deleted his social media accounts today. You can't access his Twitter or Instagram account anymore, so maybe not having that distraction lessens the distractions for Morant and really for the Grizzlies right now as well. We're really going to have to see what the next step is for him and for the team and really the league.
Well, Avery, you said it, distractions. That's the key word here. So what kind of discipline could Morant face after this incident?
Well, I hope they don't Miles Bridges him, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Discipline from the NBA is the most likely. Right now with the team, you can kind of say that 2 games away is probably discipline from them in a way. They'll have to determine if the gun is his, if it even really matters, whether it is or not. Whether it is or not, the NBA is clear in their collective bargaining agreement with players that players cannot have weapons on them while on team business. The Grizzlies are on a road trip right now. They just finished up in Denver. They fly to LA for 2 more games. It's really unclear if there are going to be any legal ramifications as of yet.
Well, that's for most of us. We can't do certain things while we are representing the companies that we're working
Absolutely.
for. That's how that goes. Well, what about the team then in this situation?
Well, with last night's loss to Denver, they're now only ahead 1 game in the West over the Sacramento Kings. So what they're going to have to deal with is missing Morant for those next 2 games with the Clippers.
They good for the next 2 games without him. Like, they been good. It's just, okay, let's see. Let's see if he got anything to say.
You in position yet?
Working on it.
What's taking?
That you're referring to was posted on Jamorant's Instagram earlier this morning.
Well, you on the news, boy. They is trying to, man.
While since then it has been deleted, however, the damage is done. Hours after the Grizzlies basketball game, Morant was seen on his personal Instagram inside of a club holding what appears to be a gun in his hand while listening to music. The post comes at a time where Morant is facing heavy scrutiny for a string of off-the-court incidents. And one case he's accused of punching a teenage boy during a pickup basketball game.
So you already under the heat of fire right now. You gotta chill, gang.
Is also accused of threatening a security guard at a Memphis mall this past summer. Regarding this latest incident, the Grizzlies announced that Morant will be away from the team for at least 2 games following the controversial Instagram post. Moments ago, Morant issued a...
Man, that's wild, bro, because they'll, just because of him being a African-American, bro, they'll try and throw him under, bro. It's just so, man. I'm sorry to hear it, Ja, bro. For real, because I know he didn't mean nothing by it. Like, in his eyes, he ain't even, like, that ain't even, like, towards nobody. He just lit in his own zone. Like, he thinking nobody recorded, bro. I feel for you, bro. I definitely feel for you. Oh my goodness, Ja. Man, I'm praying for you, brother. Keep your head up, King. Hey, man, leave in the comments what would you do if you was Ja Morant right now. What would your next step be? My next step would be just you know what I'm saying, staying on social media a lot more, you know what I'm saying. Probably just letting somebody else run that account from now on. You know what I'm saying? If I want to do something like that, go to my Finsta. Know who following, who not following, making sure I can trust them. And I don't know, bro. I just wouldn't be doing as much as that right now, bro. That's a lot, bro. I'll just be making sure I don't do that again. Man, y'all leave in the comments what y'all do, man. Subscribe if you here as well.